Cinema Classics is sponsored by the Gateway Film Center and is produced by John DeSando and Johnny DiLoretto. Listen to shows online at WCBE.org. I'm Johnny DiLoretto.
I'm John DeSando.
This is Cinema Classics.
Yes, it is.
Right?
Okay.
We already did our best of the year.
Yeah,
thing.
we did our favorites, yeah.
But you know what I did the other day was I went through the entire list of movie releases from 2019 to make sure that I hadn't missed anything really great. I mean, there's still a couple I got to see, but looking back at the year, and you know, I got to say I don't know if it was as good a year as I actually remembered.
Okay.
It felt like a really good year. I don't know if, but I think that's because, you know, big movies like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and The Irishman kind of just dominates the entire landscape of the year.
But neither one is a certain Oscar winner.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I think that I'm feeling that from your comments, which I feel it was a really good year, but that's because they didn't crush.
Yeah.
They stood out.
They didn't crush. Hollywood was Tarantino's biggest opening ever. Was his most successful movie of all time. But what are you thinking?
I'm just thinking that there were many good films.
Yeah.
And if I go on.
Go ahead. What do you got?
All right, okay. We're talking too much.
Yeah, we're talking. Too much fat.
Yeah, okay.
Let's get to the meat.
All right.
Underrated movies of 2019.
All right.
What do you got?
Here's one you didn't even see. Linda Ronstadt, The Sound of My Voice.
I did not see it.
I know. And it's brilliant documentary, completely lost.
Yeah?
Nobody even knows about it.
Yeah, how'd that happen?
I don't know. You know, a lot of it has to do with marketing. If you're not going to market it, I mean, the sad news is, as good as it is, it's not. How about you?
I got one for you. I know you didn't see this.
Okay.
The Death of Dick Long.
I didn't.
It's a really great dark comedy.
Yeah.
Southern fried kind of dark comedy, but a slow burn of a movie about these friends. They commit, something happens. One of them, they start partying one night.
Okay.
One of them ends up, they dump him off in front of the hospital, in front of the emergency room. He dies, and they try to cover it up. As the movie progresses and their idiotic, you know, attempts to do this are just so obvious, you discover what happened to him. And it is quite the turn of events.
So do I have to go to China to see it? I mean,
no,
I'm going to see
just go.
this thing.
Just go on Netflix or Hulu.
Oh, it is on Netflix.
It's on one of those. It's on one. It's on one of the streaming services.
All right. I know one you didn't see. What I loved, Wild Rose.
Oh, I want to see that.
With Jessie Buckley.
That is on my list.
All right, great. Yeah. Oh, it's completely lost, and her performance is stunning.
Yeah.
So
I remember when it came out, people were talking about how great she was. Yeah. Another one that I have also not seen. I don't know if you've seen it, but in that same vein, about looking at a portrait of a female artist, Her Smell, with.
Oh no.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
I do. And in fact, I just saw something on that. Again, I don't know where it is. If they don't give it to us for a preview.
Well, you know, it's so hard. I mean, it's like there's so many movies that come out.
Yeah.
In a year.
Well, this is what I mean. This is good. All right. Let me give you one that I know is going to be ignored.
Yeah.
Ford versus Ferrari.
That is not overlooked.
I just don't think people respect it. I don't think people respect it. That's what I guess I'm saying.
That is so silly.
I'll least respect it. Give me another one.
Okay. One that I saw was A Vigilante.
Oh.
With Olivia Wilde. Currently under fire for her role in Clint Eastwood's Richard Jewell.
I love it.
This is a really interesting twist on the Vigilante movie. You find out she comes from a background of domestic abuse, right? But now she hires herself out to help women in her shoes.
Oh, cool.
Right? And her performance is, I mean, it's electric. She is emotionally raw in the movie.
Yeah.
And it takes it's just such a different, the rhythms of it are different. You know, this approach to the vigilante genre. I will say this, I thought it was going to be one of the best movies of the year. The third act kind of falls apart and becomes kind of cliche, but she is a great standout.
Wonderful. That's great.
Yeah.
And one that I love, The Peanut Butter Falcon.
Oh, yeah. What a pleasant movie that was.
Yeah.
Kind of serving as a 1-2 comeback punch for Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, I know it. It's reminds you a little bit of the Matthew McConaughey movie a few years ago. You know, kind of there in the Outer Banks or somewhere like that.
Yeah.
You know, kind of living the good life. And this you have a kid with special needs who bolts from his home and hooks up with Shia. And it's a great story. Yeah, another one.
Yeah, and it's so quiet. You know what? I like that movie because it's got this kind of treacly premise, but it manages to hold out. Another one, I don't know. You know what I enjoyed? It doesn't really. I don't know if it rises to the crop of all these the big releases of the year, but Fighting with My Family.
Oh.
The
wow, I didn't see it. And I'm aware.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do, and I'm aware when it came out.
It's Florence Pugh, who is now, becoming a major star with Midsummer, and she's in Little Women.
Yes.
It's a true story about this British brother and sister who they try out for the WWE, and only she makes it.
Okay.
And the family are these fanatics,
right.
wrestling
That's right.
fanatics.
Yes, of course. What about another Brit, Peterloo?
I don't know anything about it.
This happened, and it's a docudrama. 1819, there was a massacre. The Brits had massacred some pro-democracy demonstrators.
Okay.
And it's beautifully done. Anyway, it's of course going to be just forgotten.
Okay, I got one more for you, and I think that's all I got. I don't think you've seen this one.
Oh, all right.
The Grass is Greener.
No, I have not seen it.
It is bizarre.
Where are you seeing these?
What do you mean? I got Netflix. I got.
All right, okay.
And you know what? You just rent them. You can rent them on television. You gotta do it. How else are you gonna keep
got
up?
100 screeners waiting in my.
I know. Yeah. How many did you watch? None of them.
I've seen them all.
Yeah. You already saw them.
I know.
So once you got to go back and look at some of this stuff. Anyway, Grass is Greener, a bizarre movie. I apologize to the filmmakers because I don't remember anybody's name.
Okay.
It is written, co-written and co-directed by the two female leads. And these gloriously crazy, bizarre performances. And the movie is kind of like it's like a David Lynch movie meets Wes Anderson.
So quirky.
David Lynch, and bizarre. Like within the first 5 minutes of the movie, one of the women offers to give her baby to the other one, and she takes it.
I like it already.
And at some point, one of the kids falls into a pool and turns into a dog. and then he just goes to school, and what is
it called? The Grass.
It's called The Grass is Greener.
All right.
And it's just a bizarre look at suburban life.
All right. Finally.
Yeah.
One that we loved. Midsummer.
Oh man. If we do a movie, or if we do a show on overrated movies, that's at the top of the list.
All right, this is the Swedish cult.
Oh, man. That's on your list for underrated movies? That was a big hit.
Oh, I don't think so. I mean,
everybody was talking about that movie.
All right.
Ari Aster, blah, blah,
so
blah.
does this prove that we have no idea what we're talking about?
No, listen. I know exactly what I'm talking about. You need to go back and look at the ones that I did.